Hey everybody, welcome to Transgardr. We have a very special episode today. We have the lovely Jane Reynolds of Virtual Bird here
Howdy, everybody.
to talk to us about quite a lot of things. Music, leftism, life, homelessness, and the intersection of transness and how that kind of like all wraps together. Should be an interesting thing. I think we probably have a lot like we can relate to. And yeah, let's see where this goes. Jane, how about you take us off? Introduce yourself.
Hi, um, I'm Jane. I make music. It's a bit of everything usually. The only thing I haven't really released yet is rap music, but I'm working on it. uh,
Honestly,
To get those rhymes down.
Trans woman, anarchist, you know, all the stuff.
Welcome to Shae's Clown.
I don't know where you're getting that, Calon. There's no clones here. We're all individual people. And anyways, I didn't have the balls to fucking hop trains. Okay, so that opportunity came, and I slept in a car for 2 years. So
That's better, honestly. My God.
Yeah, kind of is.
there's something really romantic about like hopping a train across countries,
No.
though, that just
No.
sounds
Until you
great,
do it.
despite the
No.
fact.
It's not. Hey, don't put these ideas in the kids' heads. It's terrible.
Not trying.
There is until it actually comes time to do it. Then it's like, oh, this isn't romantic at all.
No, it's not. It's messy and dumb and dangerous in the bad way. You know, you
Yeah.
can get arrested. You can get thrown in prison for that. Anyway.
Yeah,
No.
because free transportation and capitalism, no thanks.
No, 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 no. I want to put these lefty ideas.
This left is crazy minds.
So we got Cassandra and Mistress Angelica in the chat. Good to see you. We got a smaller room than we usually do today, but it's still pretty awesome. Jane.
Yeah.
I already told you before the stream, like I might crack up a little bit, so for that I apologize. However, as you know,
Keep in mind that she's not on crack, though.
Yeah.
no, that's just natural. It's ADHD.
Yeah.
Like, I just quit the caffeine, and now I have like no outlet here. All right, the medication has left the building.
As I sip my coffee.
Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh cup?
Yeah, it is actually. You want to see it here?
Sick.
Yugi coffee.
Take that over Starbucks any day.
Same.
So,
That's Parker in the background.
what's up, Parker? One thing that I wanted to discuss with you about is I know you kind of had a hectic life growing up, having been taken away from your parents and you had to live with your grandpa for a while, and that was definitely some shit, honestly.
Yeah.
If you feel comfortable with that, would you mind talking a little bit about that part of your story?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I've done it like a dozen times, but yeah, I live with my grandpa. Back in the day, he was not exactly the best at raising a kid. He did a lot of drugs, you know. Kind of pushed me out of the house. Like I pushed myself out of that house and was walking among the streets for a long time. Poverty, etc. You know.
Yeah. Believe me, I know how it is. Like, my family actually kind of like, they're meth addicts. Hit it really well until it got really bad towards the end.
That is the opposite of what my grandpa was. He was an opioid addict.
Yeah.
Totally different.
I could only imagine.
See, yeah, I just cloned Shae, and I was lazy with the backstory.
What?
They're saying that
And
me and you
yeah,
are the
this is the
same
result.
Yeah.
person.
Look, I'm still like half fangirling over here. Like, uh,
Yes, yes, we know. I wrote that in too, Shae. Don't worry.
It's okay. You got this.
I do. I've been doing YouTube for like fucking forever. I helped get an international cult banned in several countries. I should have this down, but I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, that's good.
Shae.
Now, your music. Tell us like what inspires you. Like how I know a lot of your music comes from like your personal experience and like your personal experience and
I'd
your
say
political
like
ideals and all these kinds of things. And
I'd say like everything pretty much inspires me. Like even just sitting here, this could in fact inspire me in some way. Or like music, other bands inspire me. Like at least for the lyrical side, it's like just real life, like political ideals, stuff that falls through, stuff that makes me upset. Um, but for the musical end of it, I listen to bands that are just wide range, all sorts of different. Like I love Jamie Stewart. Not Jamie Stewart. That's not right. Maybe I don't remember. Shoo Shoo, XYU. I love that person's music. It's really great. Totally different from my style, but I love that. I love Soft Kill. I love Black Marble. And I'm gonna take a guess and say that y'all have probably not heard of any of those bands.
yeah, and I thought like my music taste was like kind of out there, but nah, I don't think I've heard of a single one of those groups.
These are all post-punk bands, like gothic style stuff, experimental music. I like Scott Walker, very old school '60s rock, post-punk kind of stuff. Um, I love Bauhaus and the Dead Kennedys and the Misfits, and like I take inspiration from a lot of different stuff. I love finding new bands that I actually enjoy, so that I can take some inspiration from those bands. Um, Lately, I've been working on a huge gothic album, just specifically like an hour in length or more, um, of just full on goth music of different varieties.
Oh, that's gonna be great. I mean, I want to say like I've noticed you branch out into like more like the post punk stuff as of late, and it's honestly been great. If you're working on a whole album,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have something really good to look forward to. That Midwest emo EP that you just released was pretty fire too, honestly.
Oh yeah, I didn't think anybody listened to that. I didn't really advertise it, because it's kind of choppy. It. I didn't have any production quality on that. It was basically just rip the instruments out, um,
Yeah.
put them down, mix it, and then put it out there.
Yeah.
It was pretty much basically what it's called. Midwest emo EP.
Yeah. There's something like what's the word I'm looking for? Like beautiful about like the rawness of like music that's like made that way though. I don't know. A lot of people are in the lo-fi thing, and like if you grew up in like any sort of like punk scene, like this is like kind of like the normal. Like I could show you like EPs of old bands where it's like terrible quality, but the music is still fucking great.
I see. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it's the whole DIY thing.
Like my friend Matt Pollock passed away, and he was or they were really into Midwest emo. They made a lot of Midwest emo, and that was kind of like an ode to them in some way.
Yeah.
They were in Amy Brew's Space Show, and then they were in a couple different Midwest emo bands. But I actually grew up a lot on like Cap'n Jazz and Sunny Day Real Estate, which I have referenced quite a lot. And some of my music, I've referenced Sunny Day Real Estate quite a lot. I've even done a couple covers, but Anyway, I'm gonna ramble if you let me.
Rambling is great. I mean, we go off on tangents a million times over here. We never have like a planned out discussion. We kind of just wing it. So,
What's it? Wait, what? Oh, wait, we have a topic?
kind of. I thought we did potentially. Maybe.
Love it.
Loved any Bruce Space show. Saw them live at PixFest. Val.
Oh, you were at PixFest. Wait, what's your name? Hold on. I was at Planet X Fest. I played at Planet X Fest. That's so long ago. I can't really. Let me go look at the chat because I can't really see it through your thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at the chat here. Oh, Mistress Angelic. Oh no, it's Val. Oh,
Yeah.
Val. Okay, I don't know Val. That's cool. Yeah, I played it. I played at Planet X Fest. I actually hung out with Pat behind the doors. You know, he was hidden behind the walls basically, so people wouldn't ambush him. You know, with a bunch of questions.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Now.
Oh yeah, that was a really good time. I enjoyed it. I played as SHGML back then, so a little different. Maybe it was something else. I don't remember.
How long have you been playing music and touring for?
Oh, well, I don't tour. I've never actually gotten the chance to tour by myself. You know, like I have toured with other people for short durations. So, I guess you could say, like, I've been playing music for 10 years, but the last 5 years have been actually decent. So,
Gotta start somewhere.
yeah.
Now, kind of jumping back onto like the subject of the channel, I know you've like dealt with a lot of hardships growing up. When exactly did you come to the realization that you were trans?
Oh, I mean, I guess I was around 17 or 18, but I hid it quite a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And then when I was 19, I fully came out as a trans person to like my mom and my family and stuff, and my friends. So,
How did they receive that?
my mom's been super great about it. My mom, and my stepdad, Chris, they've been super supportive. Actually, a lot of my family been super cool about it, but my mom basically disowned them. You know, so essentially, what happened was like, for instance, my aunt Shiakai, she's like a Republican cop, so not exactly the best person to.
Oh God.
Yeah, and you know they at some point told me not to come to my cousin's wedding. Like I think it was like Merle or Shiakai, somebody. But yeah, they were super pissy, and told me not bring my F word shit to the wedding. Yeah. And I was like, I couldn't really come to the wedding anyway, guys. I'm across the country. Like, I don't know why you're so up in arms. And then at some point, I told Shiakai that she could fuck herself, and that was, you know, a good feeling. So my mom basically was like, "You're not my sister anymore," shit like that. You know, it was cool to watch my mom do that because you know.
Yeah, that's fucking sick to have like an
There's one
ally
thing
in
for
your
a
family.
parent. Yeah. There's one thing for a parent to be like, okay, I accept you. It's another thing for a parent to be like, hey, you're not treating her right. At their own family, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's honestly really great. I mean, a lot of people sometimes like their entire families like disown them. And
Yeah, I know.
the fact
I
that
was
you
very
had your
lucky.
mom, you know, play like that role, telling your entire family to fuck off. It's some good shit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Out of curiosity, now I know you said I know you've dealt with like housing instability even over the last couple of years. Has being trans in
Yeah.
any way like made that whole kind of process like worse? Like what kind of things did you experience? Or
Well, I mean, it's not just being trans, but it's like it's also my mental illness. It
yeah,
had a lot to
that
do with that. I don't think, I know that being trans was hard. It was much harder on the street, because I couldn't just be myself on the street. It's difficult.
mhm.
Um, so I had to hid a lot of myself while I was doing that, while I was homeless. Um, yeah, I don't think I'd ever had an issue. Like, I never had an issue with being trans and trying to find a place, Um, but then again, I never, went up to an apartment complex and was like, "Hey, I'm trans and want a building." It's more like, "Hey, I want a building."
Yeah, no.
Um, I can't really work because I have I'm partially mentally disabled because of schizophrenia. That inhibits me from being able to work a job. I get very stressed out. But yeah, it's I most of the time living in places, it's either because I have somebody in my life that's willing to help me out and get situated. Actually, that's usually it. That's probably the only way I get a house, honestly. But now I have Social Security, and I'm making like $100 a month from music, so rolling high. get a get to live in a house.
I'm confused about what this thing called a house is.
Yeah. It's not an apartment. It's
Look,
bigger.
all I know is that there's millions of empty ones, and there's enough to put give everybody a home, and they're just fucking sitting there. Everybody's arguing about architecture on Twitter. The only thing I want is for people who don't have homes to have homes. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
This is the fucking weirdest thing I've seen on Twitter today. Is everybody's arguing about like brutalist architecture versus like classic I don't fucking get it. I'm not gonna look into it.
I like Bauhaus architecture.
Yeah, hang yourself up upside down and like sing your shit. That's
Yeah.
good
Be a
aesthetic.
bat.
Speaking on mental illness, honestly,
Yeah.
there tends to be like quite a huge intersection between mental illness and I think it's interesting to point out how like mental illness, being trans, and homelessness kind of like all intersect and like make things. I don't know why I can't structure my sentences today. This is usually isn't something that like
take
I
a deep
deal
breath.
with too much. Calon, help me out here.
Okay, take a deep breath.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
So, can you talk more about the intersection of, or would you talk more about the intersection of homelessness, mental illness, and like being trans? Because, it sucks, to have all these sort of factors, but it's not often a story that gets told.
Yeah. Like back in the day when I was doing the Surmore stuff, um, I didn't say that I was trans and use that ridiculous cold name, Kevin Costner, just as a joke, because I didn't really want my identity shared back then. Um, but I think that like being trans is a lot to do with my identity and like who I am. So it was dumb not to mention it back then. And then anytime I tried to reach out to kind of make a change to it, like I got called like a what is it a fame chaser or something like that. I was like, no, I just kind of want to tell the story. I'm not making any money from this, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't tell them about the short. Don't tell the short paycheck that we're giving you.
It's well, I understand it was the Searmore video that kind of like I don't
Jump started all this.
yeah, jump started like your music career in a way. What was that falling out like? I don't really understand like the details that of all that. I
Well,
know your the original interview that you had with him was taken down, and
yeah, it's because like I didn't get paid for any of that. Like they got like a couple $1,000s from that interview.
yeah,
I get that they edited and everything, edited it, but it's like I don't know. It just didn't feel right to me. Like, and later on, I'm like, hey, could I get paid for this? If not, that's fine. And they never messaged me back. Like, they basically never talked to me outside of that. I had this misunderstanding that I thought we were like friends or something, when really we were just I was just a person they interviewed and that was it. Um, I mean, they came to my house. They were in my house at some point. I thought maybe that was a signal that we were friends of some sort.
yeah. That's
They would reach out to me. I had reached out to them several times and received no answer. So
yeah.
I ended up being like, man, I kind of feel used by this person. Um, sure, I got some like viewership because of that thing, but that's not really like where I wanted that to go. I wanted it to be a decent partnership and working together and all that nonsense. But
That's the thing.
what happened was I posted on Twitter. I was like, I feel used, kinda, and then I'm like, this could be paranoia. I have issues with that. And Sir Moore's like, you're a liar. You're a damned liar. And I'm like, whoa,
holy
what?
shit. I didn't even realize it was. He wasn't
Yeah,
he wasn't the one to call you like a fame chaser or anything like that, was he?
he was, yeah,
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
yeah, over private messages. He was straight up just yelling at me in messages, and I'm like, dude, you're fucking being a dick right now. Could you back up?
Yeah, I
Um,
could only imagine. Like you had already talked about like having been struggling up to that point. He makes thousands of dollars on the video, and
mm,
thinks that exposure is enough to put food on the table.
Well,
yeah,
that's actually something that they do all the time in like journalism in order to scam people. They'll be like,
Influencers,
yeah,
you
no,
mean?
we're not. Yeah, influencers. They'll be like, hey, yeah, no, we're going to give you exposure, and that will be payment enough.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Like,
not how
nah.
things should be. It's like another
Yeah.
way of kicking people while they're down, if you want my honest opinion on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he paid me like I think $10 for a song one time. That was pretty chill.
That's more than I've ever got playing music, that's for sure.
Wow, damn. Damn. Actually, I played a live stream with Keshki. I want to do this again because I made the most money I've ever gotten from a stream while playing with Keshki on his Fake 4 stream. I made $100,
Sick.
goddamn dollars on a stream. Like,
Yeah, I remember
just
that show.
playing 30 minutes. I was like, what? He messaged me and he's like, oh, yeah, here's how much you made. I'm like, I made what? This isn't the total. I was so surprised, but yeah, I don't make very much from these streams I do. I don't make very much at all really from the music. I at least 100 a month. I'll say that I make at least 100 a month from the streams.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
it's
have a
not
bunch of people
exactly.
in the chat right now saying that was an awesome concert, and honestly, I agree. Keshki's a shit.
Yeah,
A lot of the
Keshki
Fake 4
is shit.
concerts that they've been doing on Twitch have been great.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love Keshki. He's a good guy. I want to end up playing a show with him in real life after this COVID shit ends. I think that would be really cool.
I get fingers crossed that it ends in a year.
Yeah, I know. Fingers crossed, man. I want to get back into playing shows so bad. It's
Fuck,
sucking.
I miss live like concerts so much.
Wait, there's an outside one. I'm confused. Like, I don't think that.
I don't remember that.
All right.
Yeah.
I want. There's this venue downtown, venue right down the street from where I live called Lavoyer in Olympia, Washington, and I really want to play there again. I only got a chance to play there for a little bit, like a very small amount of time, but I want to play with this band in town called Window Smashing Job Creators because they seem like really cool people.
I fucking love that band. That
Oh
band
yeah,
is sick.
okay.
Yeah.
I smell bacon. I smell grease. Must be Olympia police.
The fucking what's it called? Communism in Space. That song has me cracking up every single time it pops
they
up.
like live in this town. I'm pretty sure where I live. So I want to like do stuff with those guys once COVID's over.
You should hook up with like Punk with a camera.
I already have. I know that guy. Like, wait, hold on. Where's my phone? Okay, here. Look at the back of my phone real quick.
Sick.
Yeah, here's his little logo. Yeah, I love Brandon. He's my friend.
So that means the Punk with the Camera show is like happening sometime soon then.
At some point, I'll tell you.
Yeah. It had so many good artists. Like that guy does like amazing work, honestly.
Yeah, I like Brandon a lot.
Yeah,
He's had some weird moments, but yeah, he's a good guy.
I stumbled across a lot of good bands just like after they randomly got put in my recommended on YouTube.
See, I want to do something with Crywink. They teased it to me. Like Crywink was like, "Hey, maybe sometime we'll do a stream." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, man. Let me do a live stream with Crywink. I would love that." I love that band. They're so good. And then Apes of the State. I think I've played with them once. I'm pretty sure. I know I've played with Mary Wander,
Yeah.
who is a part of Apes of the State. But I would love to play or maybe do some kind of collaboration with Apes of the State at some point because they're pretty good people, pretty good band.
Yeah, I dig them a lot, honestly. Them, Local News Legend, they're all great.
Yeah. One band I never want to play with live is Days and Days. Sorry, guys. You just suck.
Okay. I remember your folk...
Make some drama.
So I remember your folk punk song, right? Like...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there was like some shit you were talking about Days and Days that kind of like caught my eye.
I'm not gonna make a public call out post for fucking what's his name.
Valid.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
I think I kind of get it. And don't get me wrong,
I'll tell you what. Jesse's cool. Jesse from Days and Days. He's decent, but except for the person he enables to do weird shit.
No.
That's what I'll say. Pretty
right.
much the whole band, except for whole band except for one guy is pretty okay.
Won't do a call out, but I'll go ahead and call everyone out.
Yeah.
Except Jesse. We're not calling out Jesse. Jesse, you're cool.
I like some of them. I won't listen to them ever or go to any of their shows, but
Hey, I like you guys, but I'm just
I love you. I hate you.
There have been times where I'm like, should I delete Days and Days from like my playlist? Like, I know they do some shit that like I can't support, but honestly, some of their songs are just like such vibes.
I think some of their songs are toxic as fuck.
Some of them,
that's just
yeah.
me.
But there's also some good ones.
And
I know I'm gonna be cliche and say Misanthropic Drunken like Loner or whatever is a great track, but
I think it's just enabling shitty behavior, honestly.
Yeah. No, I can get that.
Through lyrics. I don't do that, I don't think. Hopefully. Jesus. Or at least I make the music in a way to make it sound bad.
Yeah.
Make that kind of attitude sound bad. Because I don't want to be enabling that kind of nihilistic slosh idea of what life is. But
Maybe
whatever.
I think there might be something like I've been missing from the music then.
Yeah.
Probably
glorifying addiction isn't super cool, says Val. Sorry.
Exactly. That was the thing I wanted to say that, but we said no calling people out. So like.
Yeah. Okay, we can get off this topic now. Let's move.
Actually,
move it on.
there's something tangential. I think we can probably like have a conversation on, how you avoid those toxic tropes in your music. I know a really good track to sort of reference here might be "The Pain of My Life." If you want,
Oh yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want to maybe discuss how you kind of like avoid some of those like stereotypes of like folk punk artists glorifying
Yeah.
addiction, that might be interesting.
It's
There's a lot of good
The
folk
Pain
punk
of My
artists
Life.
that like have
I'm
that
trying
like
to remember that song.
have that kind of like a trope, where
Yeah.
they
No, I get
talk about
that.
addiction, but they don't glorify it. Like Apes of the State's really good at this. Local News Legends
Mhm.
really good at this.
Yeah,
Ryan
I'd
Lee
say even
Williams
Pat.
is really good at this. Pat, yeah.
Pat makes it sound terrible, which it is. Yeah, like I have a song called "Won't Do Heroin," which is essentially just like,
That's a very. I have no idea what that song could be about. None.
It's a good track,
Yeah.
Calon.
and then there's another one called what is that? It's called "River of Blood"
Yeah.
that I made. That's essentially just doing the opposite of glorifying it, basically saying that it's a waste of time and that it's damaging to someone, like somebody's mental health in the long run.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I
Yeah,
should point out that this stereotype of like folk punk artists like glorifying like drugs tends to come from people that don't listen to folk punk. But yeah, not every band is Days and Days.
yeah, no, I mean, I love a lot of folk punk. I mean, I'm kind of growing out of it in some way, but still, if I see it live, I'm going to be dancing and drinking whiskey to it. But
Fuck yeah.
It's
It's like if you think you can't slam dance to acoustic guitars, you haven't lived, all right?
Yeah, I mean, my one of my first shows was hanging out with Mischief Brew and fucking dancing with them. I miss that.
Yeah. We got a bird pill, Callan.
What?
Oh,
Huh?
my famed guitar here, this one, was actually owned
That's
by Eric
fancy.
Peterson. I got it down a line.
Damn. Kind of like like it was passed down between like different like artists.
People, yeah.
That's super fucking cool, honestly.
Yeah, I ended up getting it in, I believe it was Seattle, from a person at Punks in the Woods, something like that.
Now, here's a good question about those stickers.
Yeah.
Did some of those stickers come like pre-applied or?
Nope, the guitar was clean actually
Yeah.
when I got it. So all these stickers are mine. I put them all on. You can tell that it's my stupid guitar because I have the Fallout guy on it, Hit Boy
Yeah.
or whatever, Vault Boy. I know he's called Vault
Fallout.
Boy in Fallout 1 and 2, but I don't remember what he's called in 3 or 4 or whatever.
Fallout boy, Fallout guy.
Probably the same thing.
Yeah.
Vault Boy. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That fucking like Trump sticker.
Oh, yeah, the KYS.
That's some good shit. No, really, it is legendary equipment. There's the soul of every musician that's a piece of the soul of every musician that's ever played that is in that guitar. All right.
Yeah, I believe that's why that's why I sound better when I play it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's because of the other people that touched it first, that indented it with their styles.
Totally. Yeah,
Now,
makes sense. Totally makes sense. Yeah.
I'm so much better at like shooting the shit rather than like actually engaging in like a professional interview.
Yeah. That's
What's a
nice.
professional interview?
Yeah.
If I ever get a professional interview, man, I'm gonna just shit all over it probably.
Do I look like I'm wearing a suit right now? Come on.
If
Okay,
Anthony
here's
Fantano
the
ever
thing.
interviews me, I'm gonna call him Melon the whole time.
Fucking
Okay,
do
look,
it,
This is,
please.
all right, this is a professional interview now. We are applying for a job. Yeah, that's what you were doing, right?
So,
Applying
where do
for
you
a
see
job.
yourself in 5 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably on the street.
Nobody can plan that long, all right? That's too real.
Why did you apply for this job?
I don't know, money. I've always wanted to say that, sitting in a stupid small box with the manager being like, "Why did you apply for this job?" I'm gonna be like, "Because I want money."
Yeah,
Duh.
they make you say. It's the kind of
I
the
don't
thing
care
that,
about this professional family. I want money.
It's like I have to pay rent. And I need to
Yeah.
fucking eat something more than just
I gotta
ramen.
be
All
alive.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, Shae,
Fucking
there's nothing
implicit
except
coercion.
ramen.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
There's nothing except ramen, though. What are you talking about?
You cut out a little. Just
There's
right at the
nothing
end.
but
Ramen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna pour some more coffee, so I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves for just a second.
Shae.
Honestly, though,
Hey,
no, like ramen's like my staple food, and I just realized that you can like crack eggs in your boiling ramen, and it just makes it 10 times better. It's like egg flour soup with noodles.
Yep, the rich don't eat that now, do they?
Fuck them.
Exactly.
There are people out here like getting evicted over, I mean, in record numbers right now.
Yep. I like ramen with egg in it.
Yeah, it's good shit.
I also like to eat steak, though, so I guess I'm kind of a piece of shit when it comes to eating food.
Alright, this is now going to turn into a vegan stream.
We're debating veganism now.
Yes.
Please no. I'm sorry, vegans.
Kidding.
Don't put me in the gulag.
I'm afraid that you're gonna have to send you to the gulag.
I'm gonna have to 1v1 somebody. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Hey, you're not
you'll get
talking
a
with
lot of-
vegans right now. We're fucking
see.
around.
Well, my future roommates are vegans. I love it. They make better food than I can. So
No,
that's
there's
nice.
there's tons of vegan food that's like super good, and I'm not. They have a point. Like
Yeah.
the
I'd probably be a vegan if I
factory
could afford
farming
that.
is extremely brutal.
It is, yeah. It's pretty
Also a major
effed up.
contributor to like climate change. On top of the 100 companies that are responsible for 72% of like carbon emissions, like, yeah. I don't think I could do it though. Not without
Yeah.
lots and lots of practice.
I love eating meat, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It was like my
Junk
roommates
food
just made this
vegan.
super bomb chicken salad too. I could eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, and I hated chicken salad before I tasted this.
That's actually pretty funny. Titan Uranus. That's a good one. That's a good name too. That's funny. Vegans will take over the world if they can ever gather the strength. That's so rude.
Titan. I don't know if I can use like your old little name, but yeah, we should talk about that actually. I watched a documentary recently about
That's
vegetarian versus like meat diets, and I just got to send you something, Titan. Hit me up on the Discord so I can do that.
Dude, Duck Scythe, good one. Oh my god, these are bangers. Banger comments. So funny.
If
All
I
right.
go vegan, do I have to give up oral sex? I fucking love you,
Yeah.
Duck.
I wasn't gonna say it, but damn, good job.
Look, this. There's no. We're not monetized. We're not getting monetized. We don't give
We're
two
trans-
shits.
That's great. Yeah, fuck you, YouTube.
Exactly.
I can do it. I can say the curse words. Yay. And probably won't anyway.
Yeah.
It's
It permeates
always
every part
accidental.
of my vocabulary.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, next thing to talk about. Cover my mic with the
The next thing to talk about is how, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cancel you now.
Oh, okay. What's
No.
what's that about?
We've been
That is, huh? That is about something you said way back 50 years. Well, not 50 years.
50 years ago? Yeah, I was alive 50 years ago.
Yeah.
When I was
you
just a
said-
sperm count.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And you know, just we can't accept it. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
so,
thing I said.
I'm sorry, but the gulag will be coming for you soon.
Yeah.
Fucking Calon.
The virtual gulag. Love it.
The virtual gulag. Yes.
I wonder if anything punky that I've said will ever be the downfall of my Twitter.
Yes.
You know,
it's hard being an engineer as we speak.
Yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about that. I don't think you have anything to worry about when you're like,
I remember one time I made the joke on Facebook where I said, I'm not anti-Semitic, I just hate banks.
I could see how somebody could take that the wrong way.
No, okay. The way this started though is very funny. It's very funny. I said, "Man, I really fucking hate banks." I said, "I really fucking hate banks" on Facebook, and then somebody says, "Okay, anti-Semite," in the comments. Like literally thought that me hating banks was anti-Semitic.
That sounds like some internalized anti-Semitism. Coming
Exactly.
From them.
I was like, that is so backwards. Like I have a Jewish lineage, and I was like, whoa, I'm not a banker. Do you automatically think that every Jew is okay? So yeah, I'm getting red faced because I'm like, oh, please don't let this be my cancellation. For even talking about this.
I mean, I don't see how it could lead you to getting canceled because like they're the person that opened up with like the anti-Semitism. Like you were just saying you hate banks. Like banking is an institution, is something you can like justifyingly like criticize. There's nothing wrong with that. Like
yeah. I mean, okay, I have this.
Jews apparently. Okay.
I have this anti-racist joke. You guys want to hear it?
Shoot.
And it's anti-racist, okay? So
it's always great when you have to.
My friend Julius asked me to go to an Indian bathhouse the other day, and I said, "No way, man. As gay as I am, I'm against ethnic cleansing."
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that. I hope you don't mind.
I stole it too. That's fine. I stole it from Julius.
Fuck.
I stole it from a Middle Eastern man that is my friend.
Sick. No, well, now that we're all canceled, let's talk leftism. What brought you into leftism?
Oh, I don't know, being homeless, I guess.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it.
I had no other thing. I have nothing else to do except for read books. So, you got a big egghead for leftist theory. Back when I could focus on books. in that little pocket where I could read, I read a lot of like anarchist books. I read the Bread book. I listened to a lot of Utah Phillips.
Just called the Red Book. The Bread book.
I also came to my own conclusions,
Yeah.
Like I nothing really potentially got me into being a leftist or an anarchist. It was more so just me being like, oh God, this is all terrible. This is my idea of what it should be like. And then somebody's like, that's anarchism and can't work. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm an anarchist.
I mean, exactly. I feel like that's a common experience a lot of people have, like, growing up, is they realize something's not exactly right. And then you top on, like, your own struggles with poverty. And that's a surefire way to radicalize anybody. But I know I had a lot of time on my
Yep.
hands when I was sleeping around in different people's cars. I read a lot of books too, but just Carl Sagan shit. I didn't get into the leftist books until later. Conquest and Bread, Statism and an Anarchy. Got a long way to go.
We really do. New Zealand
Yeah, I
just
pretty much ended up.
New Zealand just got a new board member for something, and they came up and they were talking on the podium. And they were like, there's something that the my fellow queers say. It's be gay, do crime.
Yes.
Like said that on a board. I saw that this morning with my partner. I was like, what the fuck? That's an amazing thing to be able to do, just in front of the government. Yeah. What if I were a mayor? I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, maybe I want to be a mayor and just end the police in Olympia.
Please. I mean, I'm not for electoralism, but if it actually gets something done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I that's the thing. I would go and I would try, and then I would not get elected because I'm too far to the left.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. I would have to lie and then change things after I'm in. I don't feel like it. Mayor Jane, Mayor Jane, Mayor Jane. Yeah, Mayor Jane.
It just puts this like fucking old what's the word? Dave Chappelle skit in my head.
What's that?
With John Mayer and the guitar and the white people dancing.
Yeah, okay.
It's like we finally figured
next-
out what makes white people dance, and they get John Mayer, he's playing guitar, and then
I see.
it's stupid, but it's great.
Music that excites the white folk. Yeah.
Listen to AJJ. I'll let you figure out that reference.
Mm-hmm. I have to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And then we can do another topic of things.
So what's up, everybody? I know this isn't our usual style, but I hope y'all are having fun. I'm having a blast. Calon, what have you been up to lately? Calon? Oh, Calon, I am by myself. What's up? If I had a video I was responding to right now, I'd be in much better shape. Calon, you've been sucked into the void. Where did you go? Do I need more cis blood? Was it the tech gremlins? Did they kidnap you? Calon.
I am currently. Come on. Oh. What the fuck is going on with this thing? Hello?
I'm still here. Calon peaced out, it looked like.
Hello?
Yo.
Okay, you can hear me. Cool. I was like, what? Hello. Let's see. Natural consequences of coffee. Reading the comments.
Like the green screen is like apparently like getting to everyone. I am sorry, my studio light that usually makes the green screen all nice and pretty took a shit.
I see.
It fell and the light part was stripped from the socket. So, got to get a new bulb. Hopefully with that $600 check. That along with my name change. Finally.
I have a request for the people watching. If somebody buys me a pack of smokes, I'll play any folk punk song you want me to. Even Days and Days. I'm dying here. I'm broke as piss. All right.
I feel that.
I'm going to play a song real quick for everybody, if that's cool.
Please, thank you.
If that's a vibe. It's a new song, never before heard, punk song by yours truly, me. All right, I'm playing that now. It's gonna start off real nice sounding, and it's gonna be really heavy. So here we go. Still dwindling in the wreckage of my old home. I like this new one. Got better furniture and a better floor for me. Fall asleep on. It's a mess to some, they say, and all I got is some. I got a new outlook on life, but I still think it's dumb. We all go to work so that we can show up to work. We all go to work so we can show up to work. Munching away at our money, serving our own gods. Don't it just sound funny when we all suck at our jobs? I think it's just so funny that every year is worse. The corporations, the presidents are not the things that hurt. It's a failure at community, driving everything away. We keep idling in traffic, no one wants to say, oh, buy me something, buy me something, buy me something for the pain. Booze is gone and the weed don't work, so I guess I'm not getting paid. America is really great when you look at the news and look. School shooter, Vegas and flames, it's out getting laid and news I've read, so I guess now I'm a looter. I'm disgusted by things that I've seen in my head. How can I punch a Nazi when I can't get out of bed? Bad. How can I punch a Nazi when I can't get out of bed? Bad. How can I punch a Nazi when I can't get out of bed? Bad. How can I punch a Nazi when I can't get out of bed? Bad. Happy Hanukkah while watching anti-Semitic TV. Hi, how are you doing? I am tearing apart at the seams. When I ask for a better world, I get a well, just have to see. Transphobes in my comments asking, why do I gotta be me? Like it's something that I chose. I suppose you can kiss my ass for free. Still dwindling in the wreckage of my old home. I like this new one, got better furniture. Yeah.
Had to quickly hit the unmute button. That was fucking sick. That was a really good track. But coming from me, no, that shit was awesome. Are you planning on like releasing that on like any of your platforms? Which, by the way, to anybody who is just hearing Virtual Bird for the first time, all of her links are in the description down below. She was just asking for a pack of cigarettes, so maybe go onto her Bandcamp and buy something from her.
Yeah,
Friday's
thanks.
the best day, though. Bandcamp Friday.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I also, if anybody wants a song for me to play, just donate me like $5 or something, and I'll play anything you want. I'm a music whore. I'll play any song you want. Give me fucking money. All right. Oh, it does fall on Christmas. You're right. I didn't even realize. Let me turn my my camera back on. Hello.
Hey.
I'm back. Haha, from the shadows.
Oh yeah, Christmas is on Friday, isn't it?
Oh man, for Christmas, I forgot that holiday existed. Yeah,
It's
sometimes
definitely
I
not
just
my
forget
favorite one.
that. Not me. But just turning on the bright light. There we go. It's blinding. Fuck yeah.
Christmas is less a holiday made for you and your family than it is for corporations who make billions of dollars every year during Christmas season.
That is fair.
I mean, don't get me wrong, family time is always great, but that's not why it's here. Yeah, I know, everybody. I'm a Grinch. Call me out.
Grinch. Yeah.
Bah humbug. Grr.
Bah
Scrooge.
humbug. Hmm.
Calon, are you there?
I think they're doing something.
Yeah. This is the first time she's, like, muted herself in a stream. So, like...
I just remembered that I didn't change my name on my email, so it's still Kevin, you know?
Yeah.
It's still Kevin Costner, which is dumb, but I got some weird advertisement and it just says, Kevin, we found some spaces for you. And I think that's pretty funny.
Especially attaching Kevin to space.
Yeah.
There's a joke there too. Fuck Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. God. Oh God. It just clicked for me. That's amazing.
Look, ever since I finally mostly cut back from the caffeine, my brain shoots a million miles a minute. It doesn't stop. How do I sleep? Help.
How do I sleep in this hell?
Why play a football video game when you can do it in real life? Why fight Nazis in video games when you can do it in real life?
Yeah.
I like that, Duck. Gotta take you to a demonstration sometime. But you live too far away.
Mm-hmm. I can't even see it that well.
French Nazis.
Yeah.
That's a sick fucking tattoo.
You gotta.
Yeah.
That song was crazy and reminded me of that joke in the chorus. What's the chorus? I'm confused.
I think he was talking about the line where you were saying, like, how can I punch a Nazi if I can't get out of bed?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the best tattoos are the ones, like, you do yourself or your friends do for you. There's so much,
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
love there.
You have any other questions you want to ask? I kind of drove this off the train a little bit.
Same.
I mean, the rails.
But
Yeah.
I don't think we were on the rails to begin with, honestly.
That's fair.
I'm still kind of wondering where Calon went. I hope she's okay. I hope nothing real bad came up. I'm still scramble brained. It's partially like getting used to not having constant caffeine running through my blood, and fangirl.
That is fair. I am
Yeah.
full coffee right now.
Fuck. Um. I have something like the song caught me off guard, honestly.
Yeah.
I guess that
Okay.
can happen.
I'll give you a second to remember.
Now, honestly, we usually try to keep these shows to be about an hour long. Sometimes we go a little bit longer than that, and I think we could probably start wrapping it up. First off, I just want to say thank you so much for coming and hanging out and like shooting the shit for an hour. No, it was less of an interview than more like
I didn't even realize it's been an hour.
cracking jokes and all that kind of thing. But no, it's been great. Would love to have you on again sometime soon. If you'd like to share yourself out and like tell the audience anything that you got planned going on, or anywhere you want them to go.
I got an album in the works. It's going to have upright bass in it, banjo, all sorts of really fancy stuff. It's going to be very gothy. It's going to be an hour long, kind of like an adventure of some sort, or longer. Pretty excited about it. Besides that, I do live streams every now and then, so you can come to my channel and check that out. It's kind of random, but might get lucky and tune in for one. But yeah, besides that, I don't really have much to say. My last album that was actually produced in a studio is pretty good, and it has some pretty good instrumental stuff on it, so go check that out. It's very punky, very folky, that kind of stuff the kids like nowadays. But yeah, besides that, nothing much. I can play a song for you if you want to hear one.
If you'd like to play a song before we close out, honestly, go for it. And
what's a song you'd like to hear, Shae? That I may or may not remember.
You know what song's been like really hitting lately? Wish I Didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Wish
Thank
I
you.
didn't. Let's see if it's in there. Let me see if I can remember how to play it. Yeah, okay, I think I can do this. Boop, boop, boop. Standing by a bar, I saw you by my feet, crying for my songs like they really reached. Had too much weakness to tell you how I felt, until the last fucking minute where I scold myself. Hey, I love you with my brain and my heart. Every movement you make is like a work of art. Fall deeper in love with everything you say. Oh, I wish I didn't, I wish I didn't, I wish I didn't wait. All the time I'm backing up my memories. Such a crime. A tuneless box of treasure, they ease my mind. Wish I didn't wait to say. Wish I didn't wait to say. You make me feel alive. You make me feel alive.
Yes.
Pretty decent. Alrighty.
Yeah. Oh shit! I thought I was on mute. I guess I wasn't. Good thing I didn't Yeah. But one of my favorite things about folk punk in general is how anytime any artist plays a song, they never play it the exact same way twice.
Yeah.
It's the fucking greatest thing ever.
I hate doing that. I hate doing the same thing twice. So
Yeah. I mean, I imagine it gets like fucking boring. There's like these bands that have been out that like will tour for a decade after like one album and only play that fucking album. It's like, come on, do something new, please. I know you have it in you. Don't be a brand.
Don't be a brand, please. That's why I like when Sean Burnett from AJJ like changes up the lyrics, like
Yes.
in his music. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the live from quarantine streams have been great to watch lately.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. I like some of that stuff. I haven't been tuning in for every one of those, but you know I like to every now and then tune in. Say what's up, Sean.
Yeah,
I actually got a postcard from them. If I could find that. Where is that thing? I don't remember. But it's just like a little postcard with doodles on it.
still pretty sick.
Oh, I got this cool ass record recently. One second. I don't know if you've ever heard of this band before, but
yes, I love
got
the
this
taxpayers.
record. It's pretty good. I love Rob. He's a good guy. I got the stuff, and I got the record looks amazing too. It's like a certain color that I vibe with. It's like that beautiful dark blue.
That's sexy.
Oh yeah, indeed. It even has a little rabbit on it.
Duh.
Good stuff. I really love the Taxpayers. I get some inspiration from them too. Like really good band.
I forgot that name of the album, that fucking super jazzy one.
Oh, you know, I can't remember. This one's called "To Risk So Much for One Damn Meal," but can't remember the other one.
Zombie, lesbian, stripper, cops, anybody?
Yeah. I'm only gonna ask one last time, but I'm gonna do it in a better way. I don't know if you see the comment.
No, believe me, nobody's taking it the wrong way. We understand shit's a struggle.
Yeah, I have literally $0 in my bank account right now because of like taxation and shit.
Yeah.
I get paid on the 1st every month, and it's such a pain in the ass because like towards the end of the month, like right now, what is it, the 21st or something? I'm just like, yeah, I only have food stamps, and that can't buy smokes. Oh, I love it. I love life.
Well, sometimes you can find someone that'll be like, "Hey, trade me." Like,
Yeah, that's kind of hard now.
do that in a video game. Minecraft. You do that in Minecraft.
Dude, that should-
trade your food
that
stamps
should be-
for cash in Minecraft.
That should be in GTA 6. You
Yeah.
know, you're trading food stamps for smokes. That's the campaign. And then the food stamp organization just like arrests you. You know, it's like after your tail. That's what causes cops to chase you. Just trading at fences. The new utopia.
Why does poverty have to be a crime?
'Cause, duh.
We've gone on like a million different rants about like these subjects on this channel so many different times before, especially going after like right-wing figures like Sargon of Akkad or fucking John Doyle. Don't know if you know who these people are. You're probably better off not knowing who these people are, honestly.
I
but-
don't know any of that. I know who that little dickweed is. The logic man. The fuck is that guy's name? No, Ben Shapiro.
Oh,
yeah, I know
fuck
about
Ben.
I know about that guy.
Look, the only
Yeah,
good Ben
so-
Shapiro is Wholesome Ben Shapiro.
What is that?
So Wholesome Ben Shapiro is where like they take images of Ben Shapiro and they like make him, or in this case, make her like a trans woman who actually like cares about people. And it's like, facts may not care about your feelings, but I do.
Oh my gosh. It might not be logic, but I can get behind it. Fucking yeah, he is cringe. Ben Shapiro is the most cringe man.
Agreed.
I love it. Okay, so I hate Joe Rogan. I hate Joe Rogan podcast, but there's this thing on Joe Rogan's podcast that this guy, what's his name? Hold on, I need to look it up. Midnight Gospel creator.
That was a good show.
Oh, it's amazing. I love the guy too. What's his name? Duncan Trussell. So Duncan Trussell went on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he says, "Why do you have to let people like Ben Shapiro on your podcast, Joe?" And Joe's like, "He's a great guy. I don't know what you're talking about." And he's like, "That guy is a little dork. He's a dorky little prick. He's a dweeb." And like, and you can see like the gorilla in Joe Rogan, because he's just like, "Oh, you're right. Yeah." Like just siding with it. He's like, it's basically Duncan Trussell, the guy who made Midnight Gospel, dunking on Ben Shapiro for like 10 minutes.
That's fucking great.
Like, it's so funny. I can't remember what he I think he just calls him a dork like over and over again. And Joe's like, "Come on, he's like a nice guy." He's like, "No, he's not. He's a dork."
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch that after this.
It's pretty
Because that
funny.
sounds fucking great. Honestly,
yeah.
that 10 minutes will make it worth it.
Yeah,
It's
I love
3
Duncan
fucking
Trussell.
hours long, though. Oh, 5 hours
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah.
I saw it off of what's that leftist streamer called? I could probably
I know
find
too
him.
many
I
to
watch
count.
him too much. I only watch one, honestly. Hassan.
Oh, Hassan, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I watched this video where Hassan watches that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I guess we should wrap this up. I'm gonna go Spain for a minute.
Good luck.
Yeah. Might
Uh,
record that song.
please put it up on YouTube somewhere. I want to hear it more. The song was sick. But
Okay.
yeah, like I was saying earlier, thank you so much for coming onto the show. For any of you listening in or catching this after the fact, all of Jane's links are in the description below. We have her Bandcamp, which might be the best option if you want to give to her directly. Especially on Fridays, because, Bandcamp Fridays, the only platform that might actually give a shit about its artists. Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, it's all down there. Go give her a follow. You definitely won't regret it. As far as what we've got going on, I think this week, maybe next week because of, Christmas and all that, we'll be covering some Rose of Dawn content. And there's a lot of really good shit there. Especially since she thinks it's all right to sacrifice grandma for the stonks. And, the regular, transphobe bullshit. So... be sure to check that out soon. Like I said, it'll be either this week or later. Next week, like the stream, because that helps us out in the algorithm. Subscribe. Do the normal YouTube stuffs.
Yeah. It's Shane money. Thank you, Ozma. You're sweet. I don't need it that bad. It's mostly it's half joking, half need cigarettes. But yeah,
Yeah.
It's not really that big a deal. But I appreciate it either way. I am poor. I had a really great time on here tonight. Thank you for inviting me on. It's been really fun. If you ever want to play some video games, hit me up.
Fuck yeah. I'm in
do
your
that.
Discord server, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
All right.
take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, everybody. Have a good night.